Hi everyone, this is Tom Hua, the founder of clickseminars.life. Today, I am so pleased because I'm going to introduce you to someone that I know for years, and she is one of the VIP expert presenters of our upcoming event at clickseminars.life. There she is, Miss Alicia Lyttle. Are you
Thank
there,
you, Tom.
Alicia?
Yeah, I'm here. Thank you so much. I'm excited to be here.
Good. Look, Alicia, I know that I believe, I could be wrong though, I met you perhaps in 2004 in Gold Coast or somewhere around that time. That was the first time we met. Since then, I mean, we've been meeting each other for dozens of times, I guess. But
I know.
I mean, for the audience, can you, tell them or say, let's say, tell us, who you are, where you're coming from, how you got started, and where you are, and all that, so that we get to know a little bit more about you, Alicia, please.
Yes, thank you, Tom. And first of all, thank you so much for everything that you've done for myself and my sister over the years. And looking back, I'm like, boy, that's a long time ago. We're talking 16 years that we've
That's
known each
right.
other.
Yeah.
And that's absolutely awesome. And my sister Lorette and I've been doing this for 20 years. Lorette's been doing this now for 17 years. And when I say doing this, that means working online. Wherever our laptop is, we're in business. We absolutely love it. I wouldn't trade it for the world. I got started 20 years ago, and I'll tell the story. You guys have to be there live to hear the story, but I'll tell the story about, the first product that I sold on the internet with my ex-husband. And then up until this week, my sister and I are selling products like all of the time online, and the power of the internet and what is possible thanks to this beautiful internet, just turning your knowledge and your skills into money online and giving value has been absolutely amazing. So Tom, I've loved these past 20 years. It's had its ups and downs, but overall, I wouldn't change it for anything in this world. I've absolutely loved it.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. So what will you be sharing, if you could, in a little bit more details about what you are going to share at our upcoming event with the audience?
Sure.
What kind of topics you're going to cover, Alicia?
Absolutely. Yeah. So I'm going to teach the quickest way to make money online right now in the times that we're in right now. And, I teach a multitude of different topics, from how to start a digital agency, because I have my own digital agency, how to publish a book and make money, like so many different topics that I know and I cover. But I have found that the quickest way for people to see success is through freelancing. And what is freelancing? It's basically being your own boss, selling your knowledge and turning that into a service online. So the digital service market right now it's like booming. If I had a rocket ship, I'd like launch it right now in the air, but it is booming. And, Tom, I interviewed my student Amanda today, and Amanda told me how, during this time right now, her best month online, she made $5,928, right?
Right.
And she's just freelancing, and she's just doing, took her skills and turned that into money online. And, she absolutely loves it. So I'm going to teach the different skills that are in high demand right now, how to identify what you're good at that you can sell online as a service, and then how to get started, because it's easier than you think. What people are missing is just the knowledge, right? So everybody who's going to attend this, they're going to have an internet connection, and they're going to have a device to work on, a computer, a laptop, a tablet. And all they're missing is that piece of knowledge. So in 1 hour, I'm going to like throw it at them and give them as much as I can to help them say, oh, wow, now I understand what service I can offer online that people will pay me for, that companies will pay me for. And when they see that, they'll just be, blown away by just the fact that they were just missing some pieces to put the puzzle together to be able to create their online business.
Right, that's great. Yeah, I mean, that's what often happens to people's life. You've got everything else, just one piece missing that sometimes, you just cannot complete the picture, Yeah, that's a sad fact. But I guess, from what I have been learning from you, Alicia, has also made many, positive contributes to my life as well. So I'm sure that people can learn a lot from you. But can you tell us what kind of people, I mean, who can benefit from what you are going to be sharing with us?
Sure. That's a really popular question. And the answer to that is my students over the years have varied so much in age and background. And, my youngest student that built a website was 9 years old. And my oldest student was actually 90 years old. She was in
from
Australia.
9 to 90, right.
Yeah, from 9 to 90. Mavis Cox from Australia. So, and then anybody in between. And I have a student who dropped out of high school in the 8th grade. So she only has a 7th grade education. And then we have students who have PhDs, lawyers, and even doctors who are getting, earning extra money online. So the thing that I love about the internet, Tom, is that I call it the great equalizer. When you're selling your services online, the people that are buying from you, they don't care about your background. They don't care about your race. They don't care about your gender or your age.
I love that. Equalizer. I love that term. Equalizer.
It is the great
Everybody
equalizer.
is absolutely safe. Yes,
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You know what they care about? They care about results. Can you do this for me? Can you teach this to me? Can you deliver this for me?
Wow.
And that's what the internet cares about, right? The internet doesn't care if you're, I was talking to a nonprofit organization right before I came on this live, and what they do is they help ex-cons when they get out of jail. They're trying to help them get a job. And so they're talking to me because, I often say the internet doesn't even care if you have a criminal background, and you're out of jail right now because no one knows. I've been doing services online on the internet for 20 years, and not one person has asked me for my college or high school diploma. Like, they don't ask for that. You provide the results, and the results speak for themselves. The better you do for your clients, the more clients you get, and the bigger your business builds. So to answer that question, right, anyone, the key is that you got to be hungry for it. If you are not hungry for success, if you just say, I might dabble in this, okay, you'll learn something. But if you really want to be success, you have to say, I'm all in, I'm ready, this is interesting, and I can do this. I believe in you. You have to believe in yourself, and the sky is the limit for you.
Right. I love that term, Alicia, equalizer. I mean, think about it seriously. I mean, if you ask for a fair playground, if you want somewhere that has no discrimination, regardless your background, as you said, whatever, who cares? As long as the benefit that you can provide on the internet to the people who need that service or product you're providing, they don't care who you are, they don't care where you're from, as long as you deliver the solution, the value that they want, and you are in business. Absolutely. That's equalizer. Right. Beautiful, beautiful term. So can you tell us also what kind of, like, in specific benefits people are going to take away from your presentation? What kind of things they are going to learn specifically?
So when they come to my presentation, I walk them through a process that actually pulls out of them what they're an expert in. The majority of people that listen to my presentation have no idea what they should sell on the internet. Or they come with an idea, but the idea is unclear. So you have to be ready to work when you're in my session. Like, I'm going to ask you questions. You have to type in the chat box and tell me the answers. I call out your name and we work through it. Because in order for me to help you and to pull out of you so that you leave the session saying, here's the skill that I have, here's a service I'm going to sell online, and understand where you're going and what path you need to take, then you have to be prepared to do some work. I'm going to give 200%. I just ask that you give 100% in return. And then I promise you'll walk away. What a lot of people say when they walk away from this presentation is that they have more clarity, right? They have more clarity on what they should be doing, or they have a direction. They feel like they have a direction now, or they feel like, you know what, they've been trying to dabble in this whole, how do I start an online business for years. And now, because they did some work, they understand what they really should be doing. Maybe they thought they should be doing this thing over here. So when they walk away from this presentation, they're going to walk away with clarity. They're going to walk away with a true understanding of what they need to do in order to start their online business. They've been thinking about for years, right? Years, some people decades that they should be doing this, but they did not understand what they should be doing. You know, it's very confusing if you're trying to figure out how to make money online, but you don't know which way to go. And there's so much information being thrown at you that what I do is I lead you through this process where you identify this is what I should be doing. It's a 4-part process. And once you identify that, you say, I have clarity, I have direction, I am good to go. A lot of people can't sleep that night because they feel excited about what comes out of them that they never even knew that that's the direction they need to go in.
Love that, because many people got confused because information overload is also a bigger problem on the internet today. And many people, they don't realize the knowledge that they have really is very, very unique, very, very valuable to the others. Sometimes they just don't realize that. I'm sure that people can learn a lot from that bit, you know, from your presentation as well. So Alicia, we don't have a lot of time today. So what would be the most important advice that you would like to give to the people who wants to start or wants to grow their business if you already have one on the internet?
Sure. Oh, wow. There's so much advice I like to give people, but the biggest thing I like to say is do not quit. Tom, there were so many times that I wanted to quit. And if I had quit, I wouldn't be where I am today, right? There were those times when I first started with my ex-husband and the website we built was so ugly and we couldn't figure out how to make it look better, how to make it work better. And we were like, let's just quit. This is just not going to work for us. We can't build good looking websites. Well, even with an ugly website, we made $500,000 in our first year, right? Had we quit, I'd be working a government job right now. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but I love what I do. So I'm saying, you know, do not quit. There's so many instances that I can tell you where I had somebody post in my Facebook group the other day and she said, you know, I was ready to quit. And then I got my first order. And before I could deliver my first order, my second order came in. And before I could finish my second order, my third and fourth came in. And now I just feel like every time I check my inbox, I have orders. And she said, and I was about to turn off my services. And I said, why were you about to turn off your services? And she said, just because I just didn't know if I could do it. I just didn't know if this was meant for me. But if you keep going and you understand that this is meant for you, this is something that you can do. People have done it before you. They will do it after you. And you just have to stay the course. And the thing I love about what you're doing, Tom, is that when people come on to Click Seminars, they will be able to find someone that they connect with. Not everyone's going to connect with me. Not everyone's going to connect with you, but they're going to find one of the presenters that they can connect with and call a mentor. And way back in the day, I had mentors, Armin Morin, right? We both know him. He's someone that I listened to every teleseminar he did. I went to every event that he did. In fact, I went to, you know, his last event that he did. I went to his virtual event recently. Like, he was my mentor. And being able to say, look, this person is my mentor. I'm going to invest in what they teach. I'm going to follow them and learn from them, cuts down that you know, the unknown of what to do next, because your mentor is telling you what to do next. So, you know, my advice to everyone is come on to Click Seminars, you know, listen to the presenters, find somebody that you mesh with, connect with them, call them your mentor, follow them, and learn from them. And that's how you're going to see success quicker, right? You could do it by yourself. But why do it by yourself when Click Seminars has put on this amazing event? You can learn from all these speakers. So learn, you know, we have a saying in my group and it's ABL. Everybody always needs to be ABL. And that stands for always be learning. Like, you always need to be learning, right? Every single day I'm learning. Before I came onto this live, my sister sent me a course to buy that she knows that I would like. I'm buying courses every day. Almost every day I'm buying something proudly because I invest in myself. I ask people to invest in me, so I have to invest as well in order. That's how it works, right?
Yeah, right.
So I'm telling people, find a mentor, come to Click seminars, never give up, and then always remember to invest in yourself. That's something that's really important to me. I've got the next book that I'm going to read is on my table. The next course that I'm going to go through is on my computer. Always be learning.
Great attitude, fundamental, never give up, and always learning. Thank you so
Yeah.
much, Alicia. Any final words before we wrap this up?
I'm just so excited to see everybody. Make sure you come to my presentation.
Sure.
We're going to have a lot of fun, but turn off all your distractions. Tell everybody in your house that you got to do some work for the next hour. And I promise you, I will make it worth your while. As a presenter and as a teacher, this is my thing. I want to make that hour your power hour, an hour that you will be so grateful that you attended. So make sure that you're live in my session and let's get to work.
Right. Okay. Thank you so much for your time today, Alicia. I'm so much looking forward to your live presentation at our upcoming virtual event, clickseminars.live. Now, if you are watching this interview recording, I also want to say thank you very much for your time for watching us, and make sure that you will attend Alicia's live presentation at our liveseminars.live. At our clickseminars.live. Bye, Alicia. Thank you so much. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye. Bye
Thanks,
for now.
everybody.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.